some shit from your childhood that just leave a lasting impression that you didn't know was there till somebody brings it up 30 years later.
I don't want to find out what mine is.
I know what mine is, so I don't like people to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to find out like some shit that I say and then the shit hurt my feelings. Now I know at one point like me being short kind of with me, but it won't. Like just couldn't say anything that really like hurt my feelings. They got to be creative, and I might just laugh like hey, you got to get a running start to sit at the dinner table. I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit, dog. That was gas. I'm gonna laugh about that, but if it's certain shit, I don't know. I don't know what my trigger is. I got multiple triggers that I just be ready to fight nowadays, though. But you know,
that's just because you're getting old and grumpy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
40 and just like can't take shit no more.
It's just wild. Like I was playing a game yesterday, and then I usually don't say shit to people because most of the people that's on my squad are older, and we don't really like hearing like I say this. When you get older, you don't really like hearing criticism about yourself.
I probably can agree because you start to get set in your ways and you just kind of there.
I'm here. Like, so,
like yeah, I definitely will say in my 20s I wasn't as sensitive to critiques as I am now.
Yeah, shit stick too much now.
Yeah. Like, you telling me the truth about me?
Yeah, what the your problem, bro?
What's wrong with you? I didn't ask for you to tell me about me.
So I said something, because I was talking to my brother, and then he was like, man, yesterday, man, we lost some game. Because, you know what I'm saying, bruh, didn't want to pass the ball. I had like 6 points the first game, 8 points the next game because didn't want to pass the ball. I was like, shit, both of y'all ball hogs. And I said nothing. I was like, oh, shit. I knew. I usually don't say nothing.
All you heard was, dude, as the phone hung up.
Yeah, he dunked it. Yeah, he dunked that bitch on me. I was just like, all right, it is what it is. Like, we still played the game.
Wait, y'all just played in silence?
No, we just act like it never happened.
I bet on his end he was tight.
Oh, I bet so. Because he said something that I know that he was still tight about it. It's because he was just like, yo, first game I'm gonna play, my power forward, and I'm gonna play big. I was like, sounds like a plan. He said, honestly, I don't care if you said liked it or not. I was like, ooh, somebody's mad.
Yeah, he was tight.
I was like, oh, somebody's mad. I said, you in your feelings? And then
you just like poking at the beehive.
I don't know. I'll probably do this shit until somebody whoop my ass.
Why does that have to be the thing to stop it?
Mostly violence changes your attitude. Let's be real.
I'm just gonna keep making the people closest to me upset until they punch me in the mouth.
Well, I'll say this. It's either gonna be that or if like you honestly tell me that it hurt your feelings or something. But if I say some shit like, nigga, you a ball hog, bro, that hurt my feelings. You's a bitch.
I was gonna say, if you tight about that, you acting like a bitch.
But if I say something like, hey, yo, bro, like, you have some niggas will make a joke about something in their life, but you can't make that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, like, he always talk about, like, his girl doing this, girl doing that. I'm like, yeah, nigga. I'm like, you losing. I'm like, bro, damn, that nigga got 10 on your ass, just like how many dicks on your bitch. I say something like that. And nigga be like, yeah, bro, you got to see me. I'm like, damn, you said it? It's just like when a nigga that's not from the neighborhood try to pick on the one nigga that everybody pick on. That shit ain't gonna happen. We fuck with him. You can't do that. I still think that's the weirdest shit.
What?
It doesn't make sense. Why you gonna pick on me all this fucking time and then protect me?
Cause it's all in good fun.
No. I go home and cry about this shit.
It's so bad. You can't go to your niggas and be like, yo, that shit made me cry. It's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse, nigga.
It's gonna get so much worse. Like, being friends with dudes it's such a hard time. Cause you can't be like, yo, that hurt my feelings.
Well, it depends how you say it. You can kind of ease it in. That sound wild.
That's why I just stared.
No. If I'm being honest with you, like, if you were just like, hey, yo, Will, I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga. I was ready to fight you. I was like, damn, nigga, why? You like, bro, that shit that you said that day, nigga, I felt some type of way. That's what I'm saying. You were like, nigga, it hurt my feelings. I'm like, oh, you's a pussy. Oh, wow.
Why do I have to approach how I feel about something manly like that, though?
Because you can't just go about like every single conversation deserves some type of code switch. I know some people be like, hey, bro, I'll code switch when I go to work. You get your white side and shit like that. It's niggas that you talk to different.
What if y'all know me to always be this type of person? So when I approach you as the type of person you know that I am, you can't be surprised at it. It's like the friend that you know is soft. When they approach you and speak soft, You can't be mad at that. You decide to be friends with the nigga.
Well, that's kind of different. Because if I know you soft about something, you still can be like, you can't come up to me and be like, you hurt my feelings. Like, bitch ass nigga, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Oh, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about wrestling and then get up off of that. But basically this week, last week, Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan had like this one promo when they was backstage talking to Michael Cole. Well, Liv was talking to Michael Cole, trying to figure out who she's gonna wrestle at WrestleMania for the title, because she won the Royal Rumble, so she get to choose which champion she fights against. So Stephanie Vaquer is the champion. I can't remember for which brand. I think it's, I don't give a fuck, but it's one of the brands. So she was up there talking to Michael Cole, everything's just sweet, and then Stephanie Vaquer comes in. Now, she's from Chile, so she speaks nothing but Spanish. And Liv Morgan is always with Dominic Mysterio, and Dominic Mysterio is Rey Mysterio's son, so of course he knows Spanish. So what he does is translate. How this nigga Dominic translates made that shit way more intense than it was. And then Liv Morgan started crying, and then she left, right? So I talked to my brother, and he was just like, yeah, man, I think Dominic Mysterio is going to end up leaving Liv Morgan and go with Stephanie Vaquer. I was like, that kind of follows the same story that he ended up going with Liv Morgan, because he used to be with Rhea Ripley. Then he turned on her and then went to Liv Morgan. He was like, yeah, that's going to happen again. He said, because it's going to make Stephanie Vaquer better, because we don't understand her promos because she speaks Spanish. But if she got a translator, it'll be better. Jesus, I'm like, good God, you're right.
That would make sense.
And it'll make her a little bit better. I feel like anybody who does have, language issues, when they did have a, translator or somebody just to talk for them, it did go better.
I mean, it makes the most sense. Like, why not just have you dating the person that is your translator? Yeah. I mean, they're always right there with you.
That's the same shit that happened with Rusev and Lana. Because, Rusev has like a Russian accent, and then, his English was like broken. I think he speaks it good though, but Lana just came out and she was the mouthpiece. And then, that was the thing. And then they really was dating, but they just put it as, wrestler translator. And then they started doing a fucking turn to make it look like Lana was trying to fuck with Bobby Lashley. And you seen them kissing shit. That nigga said, I got something for y'all dumbass. He married her and put pictures online immediately. I was like, bro, Rusev, you genius. Fuck WWE, dog. I was dying laughing.
That'll be the way to dupe the business.
Yeah, them niggas mad as a bitch. He was like, you're fired.
Wait, really?
Nah, it didn't happen immediately, but it did fuck it up.
I was about to say.
My nigga, I'm going to say this. Brock Lesnar is probably the one athlete I felt like did his whole journey correct.
What do you mean?
Because Brock Lesnar started off in the WWE, because that wasn't WWF yet. It was WWE. He had a fucking manager and Paul Heyman. They named him the next big thing. He went there. He was washing niggas, beating the shit out of niggas, and then he won a championship. Then he won the Undisputed Championship. Everything was sweet. And then he was just like, I'm going to go fight in UFC. Then he won the Heavyweight Championship. And then he went back to WWE untouchable. Like, you know how if you're in the WWE, most of the time they'll just be like, you'll be the champion, but then out of nowhere, when it's your time, you better just take advantage. When it ain't your time no more, nigga, you're gonna have to lose to a couple niggas, make niggas look good. This nigga was believable. Why? He went to real fighting and then came back into WWE, and it was like, yeah, not anybody can beat this nigga.
Fair enough.
Shit, that nigga Kurt Angle. I'll say anybody, if you can remember events. Kurt Angle WrestleMania 22 is probably one of the greatest events I've ever seen in my life, because Kurt Angle, when that nigga was dead serious, I remember it was WrestleMania 22, and it was Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle. When Kurt was supposed to, when Kurt came out, it's different Kurts, because you had Kurt Angle, then you had Perk Angle, because he was taking perks because his neck was broken. That nigga was a loose cannon, because I remember, bro, when his entrance music cut on. If they looped that bitch, it was like, if it was that Kurt Angle, that nigga was a problem. That nigga came out with the straps down. Because he used to do something like when he whooping your ass in the ring and he get all hyped, he'll take one strap and take the other strap off to let you know I'm dead serious, and then he'll put you in a submission, you tap out, that's a fight over. He came into the ring like that. He looked dead serious. Everybody else got like 2-minute entrances. That shit was 15 seconds. He walked out there that fast.
That nigga was on drugs heavy.
Nigga.
He's like, nah, this is real.
Bruh, whoop niggas' asses. The WrestleMania match against him and Chris Benoit, I don't think it was WrestleMania. I think it been Backlash or something. But it was him versus Chris Benoit. They did actual Olympic wrestling first for like the first 2 minutes. It was just like, nigga would get him here, bam, get him slam, hold down, pin. These niggas moving, hitting the ground hard. It was real wrestling. Then it was scripted. I was like, y'all niggas crazy. Y'all niggas is loose cannon. I do not want to ever make problems with people like that.
Nah. It's like, I don't feel any of this pain in this ring.
Bruh.
Because I am high as shit.
I'm telling you, bro. Oh my
You been playing anything?
Shadow of War and 2K.
I bought Shadow of War. I'm going to play it after I make my way through Danganronpa because I'm hooked.
Told you.
That game, I made my way through that first trial and was like, this game is amazing.
I told you.
I was like, yo, do the cases get harder? Because that first one was way too easy.
Yes.
As soon as I walked in the bathroom and seen that bitch and seen what was behind her, I was like, he did it. Now I just need to figure out how he did it. That was it.
The twist, amazing.
That game I'm hooked.
Yeah.
That's my game that I'm between two games right now. So that's the game I'll play when I actually want to focus on something. And then I'm back on Hades 2 right now. That's the game I play when I want to just chill because it's easy to jump in and out of.
Yeah.
But yeah, yo, that death scene at the end of the case, the first case on Danganronpa, this nigga beat this nigga with baseballs. Gatling gun baseballs at him, 1,000 of them, and killed him. I was like, bruh, what the fuck?
Everybody gets it bad. I just say that.
I can tell. I was like, I would not want to be in this scenario at all. This is terrible.
I don't want to really say anything. I just really want to know your opinion of the twist. That's all I want.
This game, yeah, I'm hooked. Anytime I got free time, I'm playing that. That game is fun. That shit is addicting.
Yeah, you don't do nothing but move around.
And that's the thing. All you do is just move around and read paragraphs.
All of this is a story.
But that shit is so fun. I like how they, I don't know if it's going to be this way later, but I feel like they're setting it up where it's like you have to pay attention to all the clues.
Yes. Because
I noticed that in the first case, I was piecing stuff together in my head. I was like, because the main character's, his bathroom door was fucked up. And like, if you look at the door, you'll see that an obvious tool was used to try to get in. I was like, so a dude did this. Clearly, we all just got here, and I don't think any of the dudes have used their tools yet. So all we gotta do is find the dude that used the tools. But that was never brought up until the last piece of evidence in the case. So I was like, ooh.
Yes.
They gonna keep bringing stuff like this up.
And then the thing about it is, it's like something in like a later case that you had to pay attention to the first one. That's why I said don't drop the game. Because it's something, I'm just like, I'm doing this. I'm like, okay, I'm getting this right. I'm getting this. Oh God, that was connected. I'm like, Jesus. I was like, I didn't even see that happening. Yeah,
this game, I feel like a PI in this bitch.
Yeah, bro. That shit good. And then I'm going to be real. I remember I had somebody in my mind. I thought I had him dead to rights. So I was like, yeah, it's definitely this nigga. Definitely this nigga. And the trial changed it. I was like, oh God, I got that completely wrong. Jesus.
Nah, what was crazy for me was, I should have probably said, for anybody that wants to play Danganronpa, spoiler alerts. But what's crazy for me is, in the first trial, you find out that bitch was trying to set your character up. I was like, that's why I was suspicious of her anyway, because I was like, why the fuck does she want to switch rooms so bad? Like, what? And how she came off originally when she was crying to the characters, like, you gonna always have my back. You're the only person I can trust. She's like, I was like, she know this nigga a simp.
Yeah.
And she's setting this
taking
nigga
advantage
up.
of it.
Exactly. And that's exactly what happened. Set this nigga up. Everybody at the beginning of the trial was like, he did it. It was in his room. He did it. Like, I wasn't even in my room.
That shit is hilarious. Oh. Did you watch the new episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Not yet, but I heard it's really good.
You know, it's so interesting. I actually have an opinion of that, but I will not say it yet.
We can save it. I'm gonna watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, because you know it's every Sunday.
Yeah. So you want the show? You want it? Like, you like it?
Yeah, I do.
I was gonna say, I know I brought it up, and then you said you ain't never seen it yet.
I was like, I was gonna wait because I wanted to binge it.
I just like that they're like, a lot of people have issues with the fact that they're like 30 or so minutes. I don't.
I'll say this. I had to kind of really take it away. Like I'm not looking at this as Game of Thrones.
I don't even mind that. And to clarify,
it's not that. I'm not saying that. I had to take it away from it because, you know, Game of Thrones, what I loved about it is every single scene had important things. Mm-hmm. Every single scene did in Game of Thrones originally. Mm-hmm. Every scene made sense. This one, you just watching a nigga's life.
Yeah.
It's completely different vibe. And
I can understand people who be like, like I said before, I enjoy it for just that reason. Because it's cool. Mm-hmm. But to clarify to people, when I was talking about Game of Thrones, talking about this show before, I wasn't saying that they just threw the title of Game of Thrones onto the show. What I was saying was that I think a night show would stand on its own and be perfectly fine. I'm well aware George R.R. Martin wrote this story, and there's a book from this story.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure I would continue watching this if this wasn't Game of Thrones.
I would. I just like the down-nerve tone of it.
Because I watched too many good shit. Like, that's why I always bring up Vikings, Last Kingdom. I watched too many things that was just gas all the way through. The name Game of Thrones is the reason why I'm watching this shit when it's slow. And I'm going to be real. The last episode I did enjoy, but there's one part I didn't. But I understood it. I felt like this could have been done differently, though.
I'm going to watch it and then we can talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go too far into it. But yeah, it's a lot of shit. And it like him doing like taking a shit and, you know.
That's I'm like, why did
I love that, if I'm being honest.
I'm cool.
I'm saying, I'm not saying, I said him taking a shit and all that. A normal show with not Game of Thrones on it, I'd have been like, all right, what was that for? But since it was Game of Thrones and you hear the music building up and y'all just like, oh, we got to get the intro song, they shitted on you. I was like, that. I was like, oh, I love that joke. I was like, that's hard. If it wasn't Game of Thrones, that'd have been like, that was dumb. But they wouldn't have done that if it wasn't Game of Thrones. I feel like that was a joke to the fans.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because they're like, dun, 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 dun. I was like, yeah, got y'all dumbass. Y'all niggas thought that this was gonna play every fucking beginning of the episode, didn't you?
We ain't got no intro.
We got none, nigga.
Take that.
Fuck is wrong with you?
I watched some shit you had said to watch. So I watched, you didn't tell me to watch. You said you were watching it. I watched Campfire in Another World. That is my bedtime watch now.
How many episodes are you in?
I ain't too far. Maybe about 6, 7. God damn it, I said 6, 7.
Yes, you fucking did. Wait. Have you met the slime yet?
Yes.
Favorite character, bro?
Yes. He got it to level up because I think he fought something in a cave. I forget what it was. Like a werewolf, some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And the slime finished it and leveled up, and now that bitch can talk. And I'm like, oh my God, it refers to itself in third person.
Yeah. Yo, that part when he did the acid on his face, I was like, damn, that's gruesome.
Yeah.
Mappa is just incredible, bro. Like, because every scene when you see the food, it looks good, don't it?
That shit looks like I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I told you this shit was just, bro, it's just a chill thing to watch. That's why I always want an anime. That's why I feel like isekais award me that more than anything.
I will say I'm starting to come around to that mindset. I'm starting to be like, I actually kind of want to watch shit that's just like an adventure, and that's it. Like, I started watching, this ain't exactly an adventure, but I started watching Jack of All Trades. I love it.
Yeah.
That's just good as shit. It's just a nice chill, but...
New episode came out yesterday.
Like, that's just good too. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I may be coming around to the whole... I was talking shit about isekais, but isekais be the ones that be chill.
Yes. My thing is, all these other animes, I feel like they try to do too much to make it interesting. It doesn't take much to make an interesting anime.
No. Now,
no. Let me not undercut it. I just feel like a lot of people do way too much and add too much. If you get a solid story, you don't have to. A nigga don't have to be a Saiyan, a Quincy, a ninja, a shinobi, and have a Gundam.
I think that's why Freerun did so well.
I'll say it's Freerun's slow. Oh God, Freerun's like cool. It's certain times I just be like, yeah, I'll watch this later.
It does have its slow moments. Mm-hmm. I will say that, but I think again that's like Freerun is a good example of something that's kind of this laid back, chill. Mm-hmm. Like even Freerun is powerful as fuck. Her apprentice is powerful as fuck, but that's because they have a firm foundation of basics.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're just like, nah, they're just just as strong because they have vast mana pools. Nah, they just know formulas really well.
Yeah, and
that's it.
I never thought Free Run was a bad show. It's just that she's not one of my favorite, women characters. She doesn't give me enough. I don't think she's a bad character, but just to watch her all the time, I just be like, I don't give a fuck about your old relationship, bitch. I'm like, what y'all watching? Elf Titanic? You gonna sit here and just talk about some Elf Titanic? I don't want to hear about this old fling you had. I get over that shit.
Oh my God, that's funny.
You're gonna live another century. You gonna talk about this shit again? No, I don't feel like that all the time, but I be like, damn, bro, like I hated that I was just action head at that time, but now I can watch it and just be okay with it now.
Yeah, I can. I've come to realize that I don't know if I've been influenced by you, but I've definitely been like, I could go for something that's just kind of laid back. Mm-hmm. So I told you I started watching
Code Geass.
Yeah.
We got him, y'all.
Yeah, that's like that. That nigga Lelouch is a psychopath on the low. He is actually crazy.
I wouldn't follow him.
No,
but
not at all.
He gets shit done.
I'll say, from what I've seen so far, anyway, I'm not that far, and y'all in the comments don't spoil nothing. So far, I would say he doesn't seem like he's willing to sacrifice his direct own, but he'll sacrifice some other niggas.
Yeah.
That nigga pushed a button on them niggas and made it look like they did it to themselves.
Everybody always sacrifice themselves for the cause. I'm like,
Everybody like, why the fuck did they do that? We came here to rescue them. Why did they sacrifice? Why did they kill themselves like that? Lelouch is in the background. 4D chess, nigga, 4D chess. Mm-hmm. This nigga Lelouch is crazy.
I can't remember what it was. I think it was like they was going to release some gas on the town. And this is before he got that one dude who was from not the radio station, but from the news station on his squad. Uh-huh. Nigga, that performance was absolutely incredible. And Homeboy was just like, oh, Zero's the real deal, nigga.
He started saying that after the boat incident. As soon as he seen that, he was like, nah, I gotta stick around and see what Zero does. Because he is playing 4D chess on these niggas. He is genuinely crazy, and I need to report on this. Mm-hmm. He is like that, nigga.
What's his homeboy name?
I'm talking about the dude that pilots the what's it? Is it called the Leviathan? Lancelot.
I don't remember his name. It was like an R name.
No, it starts with an S. I forget what his name is.
Sakuragi?
Something close to that.
No, that's something else. I can't remember his name, but that nigga's a fucking problem.
Yeah, he's good as shit. This nigga blew through mountains to get to them niggas. I wanted shits.
And I hate it. I'm glad I remember it now, but I hate that I haven't watched Iron Blooded Orphans enough to remember his name. But I wanted you to watch Code Geass years ago when we was watching Iron Blooded Orphans to say who would win in that fight.
I think the dude from Iron Blooded Orphans got it.
I got to give it to homeboy from Code Geass.
I got to see more of his feats to see, but
that young nigga from Iron Blooded Orphans, that one
breed.
It was the one scene when he was fighting against something that he shouldn't have beat by himself, and his nose was bleeding because how locked in he was. Well, the system was killing him. The shit that they was using, like I can't remember how they was attaching to those Gundams, but whatever they was using, the shit that was going into his spine, nigga, that shit was so fucking good.
Yeah,
I might have to rewatch that. After you finish that shit, let me know. I'll watch Iron Blooded Orphans.
Yeah, that highly recommended.
Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'm gonna just tell you this now. Something happened that it's rarely that like my jaw dropped from something. Something happens on that show. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I did not ever see this happening.
Yeah, for anybody who says that L can hold a candle to Lelouch, or Light, my bad.
I about to say, whoa, calm down.
Nah, L is a different breed.
L gonna figure out the first day. You were like,
yeah, oh, L's a different breed.
Lelouch is Zero. Like,
he would have figured that shit out in an hour.
Yeah. He didn't figure that shit out before he even came Zero.
He figured out as soon as he got the fucking Geass. Mm-hmm. Nah,
I'm telling you, bro, like when that episode when the cat had the helmet, he'd have found L with it.
Yes.
L would have been swinging that bitch around. Whose helmet is this? That orange hair bitch. But but then Lelouch would have been like, work for me. He'd have been done.
But yeah, Light's not holding a candle to Lelouch. Not even close.
Nah.
Light cannot do the things on a battlefield that Lelouch can. He can control a battlefield. Like, I don't see Light doing that at all. There's no way.
Well, my thing is he is using that power to its fullest, though.
My thing is, like, for as far as I've gotten so far anyway, he's only used it a handful of times. When it's on the battlefield and he's giving commands, he's not using that.
No.
That's all his brain power.
Well, a lot of times he is already having these people hypnotized.
Like, the battles that I have seen so far, he didn't use it for those battles. Like, he'll use it to get out of a situation. Mm-hmm. But as far as, like, commanding the pieces on the board, he's not using no powers for that. That's his brain.
Well, no, because it was, I think he got, like, one dude and made him do something stupid. And he got, like, another dude to, like, give out, like, false something. I can't remember. I may be tripping, but I feel like he did use it. Not to, like, how he's conducting at the battlefield, like how you're saying.
Yeah, that's
what
I'm
talking about. But they did have something in there that was added because he used his eyes.
I just like the way he can control a battlefield. This nigga is good.
That nigga's something dangerous, bro.
Yeah, he is good at that.
That's how I was hyped. You just said out of nowhere that you was watching that shit yesterday. I was just like, oh, nigga. I really wish you'd have told me that shit because I stopped right around where you're at right now. I stopped right here. So I'll probably start watching now. I would pick back up and start watching it again.
I mean, I ain't that far. I'm like episode 12, 13, something like that. Mm-hmm. So I ain't that far ahead right now.
Yeah.
That's my shit, though. I fuck with it. I watch that shit while I'm in here working out. Mm-hmm. Like, let me get a couple episodes in between. Like, because I'll work out, or I'll edit for like a couple hours, then work out for a couple hours, go back to editing. So while I'm working out, I'll watch like 4 episodes of that and get back to editing.
It was the dude from iShield 21 that made me start working out while I'm doing something. Because that nigga was just sitting here just doing like 50 curls on each arm while looking at tape.
That's dedication.
Yeah, that nigga was nice. That nigga who had that little spear, that's what he named, but he was just grabbing niggas regularly. It ain't like he had a spear in his hand.
That nigga was so powerful they call his arm a spear. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Somebody said something about, remember when you said
about I've seen the comment. You can say the comment, but I laughed hard. You talking about the space jump, right? Nigga, I cried laughing when I saw that.
Somebody gave that shit the longest title ever, but it was funny as a bitch.
It was the trope was perfect. If you can find it, bro, please look that shit up.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. I can't remember where they commented it on.
Well, I damn near died. That's just how anime is nowadays. Come on, bro. Go back to like just regular names like Psychopaths, Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, these animes nowadays, you gotta
take a deep breath before you say it.
Nigga, I don't have the lung capacity for this title. Nah, here it is. I was born as a white boy, but adopted by a black family. Now I know how to play spades. Mm-hmm. That is funny as shit.
Yes. What did he say? Somebody said something like, I thought the heart of the cards was gonna be a black card. I was just like, oh, that's good.
Y'all niggas too funny sometimes.
I was like, oh, that was good. Oh yeah. So I wonder what stance you're gonna have with this. Because I rewatched it recently because I remember anybody who's a fan of listening to this podcast know I did not fuck with Gohan before Dragon Ball Z. And I seen all the comments of people just like, bro, y'all need to go to Cell Saga. So I was just like, let me watch him go on Super Saiyan 2 again. I never realized that, in my opinion, Super Saiyan 2 was more epic than Super Saiyan 1.
I 100% agree. I think that Super Saiyan 1 holds a special place because of the unexpectedness of it, but I think that the circumstance for Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 was more impactful to me anyway. It's just like what it took for him to get there, especially like I made the argument that I think Gohan likes to fight, but that don't mean that moment for him wasn't traumatic and triggering. Mm-hmm. Like the trauma of it all is what pushed him to be Super Saiyan 2 finally. And I don't mean the trauma of the moment. I mean the trauma from 4 years old to that moment. All of that was the combination of all of that is what pushed him to Super Saiyan 2. So knowing what it took to get there is why, to me, it was more impactful.
Now, I think Super Saiyan 1 is way more iconic.
Yes.
The reason why is because the visuals of that fucking scene. Mm-hmm. Goku going Super Saiyan 1 was beautiful. This nigga's just sitting here, looked like he was flexing. At one point, looked like he was smiling. Eyes was blank. When he charged up, his whole face, his body couldn't handle how much stress he was putting on himself. Mm-hmm. And then when the Super Saiyan aura came over him, the veins just went away. Incredible. Not gonna lie.
I'll say it feels like, I don't know. I don't want to say I feel like the circumstances for when Goku went Super Saiyan was more dire, but it feels like it. Because we knew.
It was way more dire. Everybody was getting fucked up on Super Saiyan 2, but it was different.
Because the circumstances for what was happening with Frieza was he beat everybody. Literally everybody got beat. There was nothing left that they could do at all. So it like that was the thing that it was like a beacon of hope when Goku went Super Saiyan in that moment that made that so impactful and iconic.
Well, I think the surprise is what did it. I didn't know that.
That too.
Now, my thing is it kept bringing up Super Saiyan, then it happened. Now, I'm going to give my opinion on Super Saiyan 2 because I rewatched it and I thought it was incredible. Now, the thing that made this great is because we actually got to see Gohan really lose it because when he fought against Raditz, it was fleeting. Mm-hmm. He got mad, power rose, it was fleeting. When he fought against Vegeta, it happened. The Ginyu Force, it happened. But every single time it was fleeting. It never stuck. Yeah. But then you finally get to see Gohan get pushed. And he was even explaining. He was like, bro, I'm snapping. Shit not being right. He's like, bro, I'm about to take it there. And then when he snapped, he charged up. Cell thought shit was sweet. Because he charged up the first time. He was just like, this all you did? Nigga, you doing the same thing that Trunks was doing. And so he was getting all upset. He even like looked over at the Cell Juniors. They went and hit Yamcha. They went and hit Tien. And then they hit Piccolo. And then he was just like, bruh, I told you to stop it. Bruce Faulkner played the perfect fucking music for that scene. It was that perfect. And then you see this nigga arms get swole. His legs get swole. And when he fucking, you see the hair shift. When he fucking transformed, you even see Cell take a step back. Nigga, the shit was beautiful. Nigga, even when he did the scream when he first snapped, in our version, that shit was hard. Even in Dragon Ball Z Kai, that shit was tough. But
even in Abridged, it was tough.
Nigga, Dragon Ball Z Kai was surprisingly a little bit better. Because the whole time, when he was in his mind thinking, I'm about to snap, he loved life, and I won't take this anymore. No, it was silence. Nothing. Oh. It seemed like he was going psycho. That's what it looked like. And then he just yelled. It was complete silence for 10 seconds.
Ooh,
and then
that's worse.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Gohan?
That's worse when a nigga silent and then just screams because he just snapped. Oh.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kai did that shit fire. So I think that it was more epic. Like we finally get to see, we seen so many different times where he was upset. It was fleeting, but then now it held and it stuck. And this nigga was just like, I still say this again, Bruce Faulkner's fucking music for Gohan's was incredible.
That's what I mean by the impact of the moment. Like I said, it's a culmination of the potential that we all knew he had and hadn't reached or hadn't been able to maintain until that moment. Like we finally get the payoff that damn near 200 episodes we've waited for. We finally get that payoff. Goku had been talking about this shit since episode 4. Mm-hmm. And now we finally see the payoff of this nigga becoming the strongest in the fucking universe in this moment. And
that Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan didn't lose to anybody.
No.
Like that nigga was a problem.
Walking niggas down.
I do think that was like more epic, more iconic as Super Saiyan 1.
Yeah, like I said, it's the emotion behind it to me that is really what makes it so special. Like, we know what he's been through. We've grown with this character. And now we finally get to see the result of what we have been growing with. It's like watching your apple tree finally sprout some apples. Like, I finally get to pick the tree.
Like, I never expected that. Like, I hated Gohan the entire time, except for then. But now that I've gotten older and seen what Gohan was really going through, I'm just like, damn, that nigga, I understand why he wants to be a kid.
He got beat by everybody. He got beat by aliens, got beat through space. He gets home, gets beat some more. It's like, nigga, I'm tired of getting beat. It's something to do something about this. I'm tired of this shit. I'm getting beat by random creations. I'm getting beat by a test tube baby. Like, what the fuck?
I can understand why he was upset. That shit was beautiful. But yeah, the music for his was incredible. I still like Vegeta's going Super Saiyan 1. His music was the best for my opinion. Yeah. Gohan is a close, like, he's like, Vegeta to me 1A, Gohan 1B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't put either one of them above the other. Gohan kind of is inching towards the top, though. The music was just perfect.
Now, Vegeta's cockiness with the music behind it is just chef's kiss.
It was the piano. But Gohan's, I feel like Bruce Faulkner understood the moment. If you sit there and try to think about how the music sounds for that, it sounds like that's the only music that would fit what happened. Mm-hmm. It was incredible.
So this week, watched Yu Yu Hakusho episodes, what was it, 33 to 42. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be honest. I was not much of a fan of these, the first match. I didn't care for it that much.
The reason why I like it so much, I already fuck with Kuwabara.
Yeah.
They really made Kuwabara look like that nigga.
I'll say Kuwabara was the highlight of both matches. To me.
He was up there.
I fuck with Kuwabara. That nigga, I like a character who says something and stands in what they say. His whole philosophy has always been, be a man. And he has stood on that philosophy. Mm-hmm. He is not broken from it.
But I know it starts off with, them being in a hotel and then Kuwabara looking for everybody, but everybody doing their own training.
And that nigga Hiei's training is screaming in the wind.
Because Yusuke trained, he was like, shit, nigga, I can't even use my spirit gun. I'm struggling.
That nigga like, normally I can shoot off the 4 spirit guns, wake up the next day, and I'm just fine. I am flashing right now.
He was like, I can't do shit. And then I liked when it went to Hiei, right? And I was dying laughing when my brain was taking me. Because he was just like, he was looking like his hand was turning black and shit. He was like, fuck. He's like, Karama pulled up. He said, oh my God, you're turning black? He said, good God, my shivers have been timbered. I was like, yo. He said, yo, get the fuck away from me, dog. This shit actually hurts.
You're making jokes. I'm in pain, nigga. My arm feel like it's falling off.
Then you see Yusuke in the middle of the woods, just like, bro, I can't figure this shit out. And huh?
Nah, just imagine you pulling up on somebody, just in the woods pointing that finger. What the fuck is this nigga doing?
I'm gonna look up what you pointing at.
Why are you just pointing your finger at the random shit in the sky? What is happening?
Right, he was just like, this shit ain't working. I don't know what you hear a nigga just screaming out, Adamantary! Football just come and hit. Then he's like, who you just call out? I'm like, what the fuck was that? He said, yeah, my name Rugby.
My name Rugby.
He was like, yeah. So he said, whose name you just called out? He was like, the greatest kicker of all time. He was like, why? He was like, you never shoot a basket into a trash can and yell Kobe? What do you think I'm going to say when I kick a football? That nigga kicked that shit again. This nigga Yusuke dodges all that shit to get away from him. This nigga, I don't understand that. Like, well, I kind of do. Like, why don't you just fight this nigga in the tournament if you that confident?
He was trying to be like, no, let's just get rid of this nigga now.
Yeah, and then right when he was getting close to hitting Yusuke, because he was on the tree. That football came and hit. He got over top of that nigga and was about to fucking spiral that shit at Yusuke. And the other nigga said, hey, stop. My nigga, we'll get them at the tournament. We'll beat this next group. We got them next. He was just like, nah, nigga.
I'm gonna do what I want to do, nigga.
I'm gonna do what he said, well, you gonna have to do some gangster shit to stop me.
He did some gangster shit.
That nigga said, some gangster shit. I caught him in the back with an axe. Nigga, I would never want to die like that.
That axe was bigger than he was.
Just
imagine catching that to the back.
A nigga using that as a weapon is terrifying in the first place. You got caught in the back with that shit?
Nah, dog.
Something shattered.
And the nigga that threw it at you was one hand carrying the thing that was bigger than you.
So this nigga was just like, yeah. I had to stop him because I didn't like how he was doing this shit. But I promise you, when I see you in the tournament, Yusuke, we will have problems.
Then that nigga didn't make it to the end of that day.
Nigga, they were just like, all right, our match is up. Everybody up in the ring. They think shit's sweet. Taguro pops up.
Them niggas were One Piece giants. And Taguro One Piece every single one of them.
I think he only did 30%.
He said 45.
Okay, but yeah, he was just like, oh, y'all are impressive. That's why y'all talking shit. He said, but I got y'all. And then he looked up, he seen Karama was looking. He was just like, I got something for you, Karama. He said, I'm about to rearrange all these niggas' guts.
Oh my.
It was just like, excuse me? Do you see Demon E Honda come up? Thinking shit sweet. This nigga, don't score, and crack the ground. Don't score, and crack the other ground. Run up. My goodness.
Bow, bow.
Bro, one punched all these niggas.
He hit them so hard, so fast, Their blood didn't have a chance to change color. It shot out black.
This nigga knocked the oil out these niggas. Then the last dude was just like, hey, bruh, none of these niggas are strong. When the energy you was feeling was all me. Yes, he said, so get ready. But he was just like, I'm about to break this nigga in half.
Literally punched this nigga in half.
But that's a feat for your ass. Then walked off, and that was it. Because instead of doing a 5-on-5 like everybody else, he was just like, bro, I'm going to run it 5-on-1.
And they even said, you going to be tired as fuck fighting all of us 1-on-1. He's like, 1-on-1?
He was like, you make a good point. How about all y'all just fight me 5 at a time? He said, trust me, bro. I'm good. I don't need that shit. And after you just see this nigga rearrange 5 niggas' guts, you see this nigga Kawima walk up to Yusuke and was like, hey, you about to have a baby. He was like, what?
Remember that egg? Yeah.
Oh, God. Nigga, don't say it like that, bro. He said, bro, I got a bitch pregnant and I'm a virgin? He's like, boy, I'm a cold-ass nigga.
Jesus who, nigga?
He's like, well, I'm out here slaying shit. He said, I know what the fuck I do.
Eye contact's all I need, baby.
And he's like, hell yeah. He was like, nah, it's the egg. So, you know, you use the other one, which was the correct one, by saving Keiko.
Yeah, he said the real test was you sacrificing something. It wasn't you hatching the egg. It was sacrificing it. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why you came back to life. And I still got that egg. It's going to hatch soon. It's going to be adorable. Just you wait.
Then it goes to this nigga Hiei and Kurama still out in the forest. And then out of nowhere, you just had these 2 random looking demons just pull up on them. This nigga's like, can I help you?
Them niggas like Cheetah 1 and Cheetah 2.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck? Y'all niggas nasty looking.
It was like, what the fuck you here for?
We're here to prevent you from going to the next match.
Swiss cheese that one nigga.
Nigga was gone before he finished the sentence.
And the other nigga was just like, what? Oh, shit. This nigga's serious as fuck.
Like, nobody told us these niggas are this good. He was like, I ain't even have to use my dominant hand for that. Y'all ain't shit. This nigga pushed a button, called out Demon Voltron.
Nigga, that shit looked hard as fuck. And then right before the fight started, it go back to like Kuwabara and Yusuke. And Kuwabara was like, nigga, I had this crazy ass dream. He's like, nigga, how did she look? He's like, no, nigga. He's like, I had this dream about the niggas we gonna fight next. He said, you that scared?
Nigga, eat a croissant and shut the fuck up.
He's like, bro, that's not what I'm saying. He's like, I had a dream that it was the niggas that we about to fight. They were surrounding their master, and he was dying from some type of illness. And this one ugly ass nigga just pulled up on them, and he was just like, hey, I can save him, but I need to use y'all as test subjects. He was like, that was a very distinct dream. He was like, yeah, bro, I was tripping. Gotta be this food I'm eating here, bro. This shit ain't human shit. He said, gotta be something different. He's like, well, get prepared, nigga. You know, we gotta fight them right now. I was tripping because when it showed all the people that was on the team, it was like one nigga with the scar on his face, the other nigga who was rocking like the same type of clothes Yusuke was rocking, but he had the buck teeth. And then you had Master Asia from fucking G Gundam. That nigga looked just like Domon Kashu's master, dog. And then,
it was supposed to happen 5-5, but only 3 from each team showed up.
Because they got the 2 people to ambush Hiei and Kuwabara. So then it made it 3.
Hiei and Kurama.
No, Kurama. I said Kuwabara. Yeah, Hiei and Kurama. And then, so the doctor set that up so it would be 3v3 because the percentage was better if Hiei and Kurama was not in the fight.
Which really lets you know how powerful these 2 niggas are. Mm-hmm. Especially Kurama. Kurama showed his ass in the next match.
Yeah.
Like, strategically wise.
Yes.
Like, I love Kurama.
Yeah, so he was just like, hey, let's make a bet. If I win, I get Yusuke body. The fuck you gonna do with my body? He was like, well, you don't understand, you know.
My body, your body. That shit was just singing and going in his head the whole time.
And then he was like, what do I get from this? He was like, I don't know, nigga, come up with something. He's like, whoop your ass. He was like, all right, nigga, I don't give a fuck. So
that's a crazy bet. That imbalanced ass bet. Like, if I win, I'll beat your ass. If you win, you have my body.
So it finally goes to their fight, and the fight is gonna be Kuwabara, Yusuke, and the Masked Fighter against the other 3 people that's obviously controlled.
Obviously. He did admit it. Mm-hmm. He was like, yeah, if you take away the human will, they just become mindless drones that are capable of destructive capability. Here, watch. Them niggas start fucking them up.
He was like, the reason why I want your body is because humans have an abundance of spiritual pressure. It's just untapped energy. Y'all don't know how to tap into it. I can force that shit to happen. Bruh, so they started fighting against them, and these niggas, Yusuke and Kuwabara, couldn't see what was going on.
They were getting fucked up.
Because the masked fighter was just like, hey, y'all niggas need to move. Jumped out the way. This nigga did the claw.
Destroyed half of the stage.
Then the only attack that they could see was the 3-ring nigga. And he just kept throwing that shit at them. They had to dodge that. And there was another nigga that looked like he was just swinging a bat that was just fucking them up. And then he was just like, bro, we can't see shit. They just kept getting their ass whooped. And it was one time where this nigga Yusuke dodged the ring. And right when he dodged the ring, the nigga with the claw was about to come over there and fuck him up. And then the masked fighter knocked him out the way and got invisibly chokeslammed.
Invisibly chokeslammed.
Slid that nigga outside the ring. And then they was just like, bruh, it's just the two of these niggas that can't see the moves.
Getting fucked up.
Right when they was about to get fucked up again, the masked fighter showed up into the ring, kicked these niggas away. And just like me, I always thought that was Genkai. Out of nowhere, it's this young girl with pink hair. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here?
You know what makes this so bad? Yusuke said himself, I suspected it was Genkai until she spoke. And I don't know who it is.
He said, what's your name, bitch?
So you just randomly somebody walked up to you and said, let me join your team. And you was like, fuck it, okay.
We need a fifth.
That's wild.
Hey, no, that's just how it is in 2K. You get 4 people and you're like, bro, we about to run a wreck. You don't want to get an AI, so you're going to go to Proving Grounds, get a random fifth.
This is life or death. And he's just like, hey, bro, somebody said they'll do it.
Hey.
Fuck it.
Nigga, let's be real. Who the other fifth they was going to use? Koenma? And they said that if y'all lose, we killing everybody you know, even the hamster. Nah, one of them niggas got a pet. They just walked past a fucking pet store and these niggas said, we're going to blow that bitch up too. So you got to just pick up somebody. So when the
Not Fido.
Yeah. So the masked fighter jump up and she was just like, hey, all right, let's get busy.
Nah, that shit turns into kumbaya when Kuwabara actually starts like mind reading these niggas and it's like, oh no, they're in there still. They can't do anything. Like it's so bad. Like they just want to die. He's like, let me hold y'all hands as y'all punch me in the face.
And how they explained it, I thought was good when they were just like, they're still there. It's just like, you know, if you far away and somebody's yelling, but you can't understand what they're saying. It's something like that.
Yeah. It's torture for them in there.
And then
come hit me.
That's what made me really fuck with Kuwabara because he was just like, hey, yo, nah, these good niggas, bro. I can't do this shit, bro. I can't just kill these niggas. I don't know what we're supposed to do. And I love how his sister understands him.
I wonder what would have happened if somebody got to them early. Like if a Genkai or somebody had gotten to them early and recognized what Kuwabara was, how vast his telepathy would have been. Because it was already good just off instinct. Mm-hmm. Now imagine from childhood somebody honing that shit.
He'd been a whole different nigga.
That would have been crazy.
But he wouldn't be as manly as he is now because that shit, he took all 3 of their attacks.
Several times.
To the face. Now.
Fucked his whole shit up.
And then when Yusuke thought, you know, Kuwabara may have been dead or something, because we already know before this, Yusuke couldn't use any of his spiritual energy.
He had an emotional block.
Yeah, so when he thought that Kuwabara was dead.
It unblocked some shit.
Yes.
I called in a spiritual plumber, unplugged some shit on his ass. That nigga got pissed. Started knocking niggas out left and right.
And then right when he was just like, he jumped in the air, he was like, bro, I'm sorry this got to happen. It's going to be rough on my conscience.
But not as rough as it's going to be for y'all niggas.
He said, I know niggas said it's going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you, but that's a lie.
I like how his version of being gentle is just being an asshole still.
Yeah, and he was about to shoot them niggas with that spirit gun, and then the masked fighter stopped him. He was like, nah, I got this. He was like, I can't move my arm, bitch. He said, let me go.
He's a motherfucker.
He's like, let me go.
I thought I was team lead.
Yeah, so then the masked fighter was just like, all right. He said, this is a little secret ninjutsu I'm about to do. Which, I ain't gonna lie, was cold. Because them niggas all jumped up, was about to attack the masked fighter at the same time. She did all these fucking ninjutsu shit. And right when it was going down, she did like a little spear shit around her, which locked him in the air.
And knocked Yusuke back.
Knocked him completely away from the fight.
Pushed his ass off the stage. This nigga was next to Kuwabara in the field.
And then she did the spirit wave, which I'm not gonna lie, looked impressive.
She poked them niggas in the heart.
Bruh, stop their heart.
That's crazy. Hit the fucking heart and blow backs out. There was a lot of back blowing out in these couple
before
episodes.
all that shit happened, you just see out of nowhere, shit was like the fight looking a little crazy. Everybody getting like scared. They're like, what the fuck is going to happen? I don't know. We hear, I was like, what the fuck was that? That big ass monster shit that the Demon Voltron you said just popped on the ground.
These niggas threw a 30-foot tall, thousands of pounds probably, piece of machinery from the forest to the arena. Just these two niggas. It's like no wonder they wanted these two niggas far away.
Then you see this nigga Hiei and Kurama jump down and land on the shoulders of the little Demon Voltron. Kurama's like, you ready? He's like, please don't make me do this. To protect the world from devastation. To unite all peoples in our nations. He was like, bro, I'm stopping. No, nigga, they're having a serious fight right now. Genkai stopped these niggas' hearts and was like, yeah, So what the fuck you gonna do, doctor? About to fuck your dumb ass up. This nigga said, bruh, I'm a scientist. I got some grape drink steroids right now that I'm about to put into myself and I'm about to change my life.
Nigga turned into a forest monster.
He said, I'm about to turn to somebody I ain't never heard of. He said, I'm Onion Jr. He's like, you do look like Garlic Jr. a little bit, nigga.
Onion Jr. is crazy.
Then he started going at Yusuke. I think he like stretched his arm out and cut Yusuke's arm or something like that.
Well, he was fighting the rest of them and then hit Yusuke, cut his arm, knocked him down. Then Hiei tried to protect him. Yusuke was like, nah, I need you to move.
He said, bruh. Now. He said, don't worry about it. He said, what you mean? He said, I got 3 bars. What does that mean? I'm about to do my super. He was like, please show me. This nigga shot both arms at Yusuke. Yusuke dodged both, grabbed them hoes, grabbed them tight, threw them in the air. And he was like, yeah, nigga, this is from my favorite video game. And shoot, surely you can. Ring out.
The thing was, the fight was over when they fought him.
Yeah.
They was like, hey, remember our bet? I'm going to beat your ass.
He was like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to beat the coach. He's going to beat the fighters and clear the bench, nigga. I ain't playing out here.
Beat this nigga ass. They beat his ass out the arena.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, y'all, that was good. I'm glad y'all back. It's good to see y'all safe. All right, let's leave.
Next up, Team Urameshi. What?
It was like, yeah, we going straight to the next round.
What? I forgot to mention too, when they did all of the first rounds and then they put out the schedule for what was gonna be left for the tournament, their team was one of only 2 teams that had to fight 4 times during the tournament. You see the team all the way to the right of the shit, they only got to fight in the semifinals. I'm like, what kind of scheduling is this? This is obvious that y'all are against these niggas. Mm-hmm. That is wild.
Very obvious. So they're just like, this is some fucking bullshit.
It was like half our team can't even motherfucking walk. Y'all want us to fight again? Hey, bro, we don't make the rules. Yes, you do.
Oh, well, we gonna follow them. Like, y'all some cheating ass niggas, bro. And it was like, all right, there's some bullshit. We got to fight again, but it's not like they can do anything worse and make this worse than us. Then a nurse come out. The masked fighter, he is ineligible to fight because of injury. It was like, what? It was like, man, fuck that shit, bro. Ain't no bitch go home over here and touch me. That redhead bitch came out. You hear cool, bro? Hey, stop lying, nigga. You ain't sick.
Yeah, she came out, held her hand up like, you two, come with me now. Takes him to the tent like, y'all fucked up. Y'all can't fight. Yeah, it was like, I do what the fuck I want to do, bitch. Stop me. Okay. Stopped them.
Stopped them. Had a barrier. Sat both of them niggas down.
Was like, this bitch ain't no nurse, is it? Nah, just the most powerful barrier creator in demon history.
She took off that cloak. All she had with covering her was Ethernet cables. She said, bitch, I'm connected.
They was like, what the fuck are we gonna do now? Well, before that happened, they do Yusuke and Jin, the team captain for the others.
Yeah, because she was like, hey, Team Masho don't show up, nigga. Y'all gonna forfeit.
Them niggas pop out and show niggas.
Bruh.
They came out hard as a bitch. They just appeared. Robed up. It was like, all right, we're gonna do first to 5 wins. It was like, all right, cool. As soon as they realized what was happening with Team Urameshi, Jin was like, I changed my mind. I don't want to fight no more. Big dude grabbed him by his shoulders like, you fight, nigga. He said,
get your black ass off of me.
That nigga went and sat and whistled to himself. It was like, well, who's gonna fight next?
And Yusuke was like, nigga, I got this shit. Kurama was like, nah.
You're our ace. Let me analyze these niggas, and then we can see about what we're gonna do with you. He hopped in the stage. Some nigga hopped in that bitch and all white. This nigga looked like a canvas.
He looked sickly.
So they about this. They start the match. This nigga, what I thought were daggers, pulls out these shits, paintbrushes. I'm like, what?
What you think about when you think about makeup? Put on a lipstick. He was like, oh my. Y'all don't even know the real use of this shit.
The humans of Earth has ruined what this actually means. Let me demonstrate. This nigga was painting himself, started painting around his nipples. Karam was like,
I got him. And this is my fight. I was like, Karama, bro, I'm getting a little worried about you.
Nigga charges in at Karama, starts throwing punches. He's like, oh, he got a little fast, a little strong, but
he said, this man got him faster and raised his spiritual pressure, but I am not worried about this. As soon as he was just like, oh, this is getting interesting, he slipped up. Oh, shit. This nigga painted an 8 on his leg.
This nigga's like, he painting me, it gonna do nothing. Why am I so heavy?
He was like, oh, yeah, see, this paint is specifically able to hold your leg down. Yusuke was like, tear your damn clothes off. He was like, oh, but no. He's like, it's right in my skin, my nigga. He was like, that was a great idea, Yusuke.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
He was like, I will not suggest anything else.
He's like, nah, that pain's not going nowhere. This nigga Kurama is hobbling. And this nigga is playing with him at this point. Just running circles around Kurama. Like, you ain't going nowhere, boy. Started painting his other limbs. This nigga is stuck in place. He's like, that's a good 2,000 pounds worth of paint on you now. That's that shit Goku will look at and just chuckle.
Yeah, I'm about to train with this.
He starts feeling himself. He just starts bouncing all around Kurama like, he ain't going nowhere now. And now I'm going in for the kill. Ah!
Yeah, as soon as he went for the kill, this nigga Kurama was just like, flicked his hair.
And this nigga was gushing.
Killed him with his ponytail.
A nigga flicking his hair, now you're dead, is crazy.
And then Kurama, being the smart man, because he realized that, even though I got painted on, which put the weight on me, I think that this has like a time limit on how long this can fuck with me. So he told the dude, he was just like, hey, bruh, I realize that you can use your energy to heal yourself. Take this time to heal yourself. Don't use this shit no more, nigga. just surrender, but, save your own life. This nigga in pieces, still throwing them bitches at Kurama.
He was in bad shape because he was missing every single hit from a nigga that couldn't move.
Bruh, he swung one time and his arm went off. I was like, oh my gosh.
So crazy. But as he's doing that, he's painting Kurama, basically.
You see like all his blood keep getting on Kurama's shirt, all over his pants. This nigga Kurama getting fucked up. You ruined one of my favorite outfits.
Bitch ass nigga, this was custom order.
He said, now you finna die a dog's death. And he was just like, you never realized this shit, but all the paint I've been using has my blood in it.
You ever wonder how you being so pretty can make me so powerful? It's because it's me in there. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. He said, now I'm on you. He was just like, I did get a little cocky. I understand that I should have locked your spiritual energy earlier. But ever since I did this shit, now your shit done, nigga.
I don't agree with him when he said that.
What?
I don't think he would have had the chance to lock Kurama's energy first. I think after you locked him down, because Kurama was clearly faster than you. Mm-hmm. I think if you would have locked his spiritual energy, he still would have been faster than you.
Well, if he did the one leg, I think that he could have did it then and then locked the rest of his limbs.
Probably that. Mm-hmm. But I don't think locking his spiritual energy first would have done it.
No.
Kurama was still fast. He wasn't using spiritual energy when he was dodging you. He's just lacing your ass.
So this nigga Gamma, because I did remember his name, because I'm sorry, his sacrifice was meaningful.
Yeah, that shit was valid. He thought about the team, not himself.
Yes, not himself, bro.
Because he could have easily have stopped. He could have easily have healed himself, like Kurama said. He was like, "No, I'll take one for the team. My brother's got it next. Yeah. We gonna have our dream no matter what. So I'll die for the team." This nigga dies, and Kurama is locked now.
Yeah, in place, energy gone, and his limbs weighing 2,000 pounds. And then this ice demon Toya pop up.
And this nigga has a reputation that even Hiei knows about. He took that robe off. He was like, Yusuke, get him out of there.
Get him out that shit,
Get
bro.
him out of there. You thought the Four Saint Beast nigga was bad. Nah, he was an inkling in comparison to this. This nigga's a full octopus.
Speaking of which, I think the Four Saint Beasts would have did good at the tournament. I'm not saying they won. I feel like they'd at least made it past one round.
Yeah, I think they would have been in the upper tier of at least have made it to either the right before semifinals or semifinals. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so Toya pop on that shit. As soon as he jumped in that shit, he froze the whole motherfucking arena.
He was not playing from the jump because he even said, yo, I don't know what tricks you got. I'm going to make this very quick.
He was like, and you can't move. And he was like, am I handcuffed?
Karama.
He was like, he was like, bro, you playing mind games because you're trying to make the time roll. I know what you're doing. He said, so now.
Like, you know that his paint has a limitation, a time limit on it. And now you're trying to talk me into expiring that.
Nah. You're trying to stall. Let
me freeze this arena. So even if that shit runs out, you can't escape this arena. Mm-hmm. Ice cold. This nigga started blowing kisses at him.
This nigga Karama just like, oh my gosh. This nigga was Tech 9 and ice bullets. This nigga kept fucking him up with that shit.
Which was crazy. And you know later on when Karama said, or when he says to Karama, you should have died by now. You're using your body to block your vital points. I didn't realize that if you pay attention to the first time he does that attack at Karama, you can see him doing that. Shifting his body around. You think it's just Karama being hit. No, you can see him shifting to avoid vital spots. I was like, this nigga.
Karama really thinks.
I love Karama.
And then you start noticing that, the weight on him has disappeared. So now Karama can move.
He was effective at stalling him long enough to be able to move.
But his spiritual energy was still locked.
Yeah, he was like, no, those shackles may be up off your feet. You still can't use no energy, though. That's going to be there a while.
Then he had blood on his hand. He was like, wait a minute, let me try something. He started putting blood on his chest and shit. He was like, my nigga, don't underestimate Gamma's power. Just because you doing that don't mean shit gonna happen. Karama was just like,
straight from the top.
He was just like, yeah. He said, your spiritual energy is locked inside of you. And Karama was like, okay, it's locked inside my blood. He was like, bet. Pulled out the shit, rose whip. Ah! My nigga, you know damn well there ain't enough energy coming out that shit. He said, you're gonna have to damn near die to be able to do that shit. And Karama was just like, nigga, you right. So he's dodging. This nigga said, all right, I'm about to do Ice Chidori.
This nigga pulled that shit out and said, this is shit that sunk the Titanic. Take this. Stop slashing at him.
He purposely took a slice to the arm.
Which was smart. Even in his head, he was like, I gotta do what I gotta do. He was hyping himself up to take that hit. Took that hit. That nigga got back up holding his arm, and you can see him fiddling with his arm. And when he got up, this nigga goes in, try to go in for the kill. And I like how they admire each other in the fight. I was like, we could have grabbed a beer and some shit if it weren't for the fact that we got to kill each other in here. And you a cool ass nigga, dog.
And Karama was just like, all right, before I get dead serious, I need to ask you a question. What is y'all plan? Like, what are y'all doing? He was like, bro, we just want to see the light. We've been locked up, trained our entire life. We want to be outside in the world.
Them niggas seen Magic City and was like, we gotta have that.
Facts.
He was like, these humans up here having too much fun, dog. We need that for ourselves.
And what was the name of the island again?
Hanging Neck.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah. So we already said that if we win this tournament, our stipulation for winning is we get Hanging Neck Island. He said, some ninjas want to have Hanging Neck Island? That's too close, dog. He was like, I don't know what that means. The internet does.
He said, read a human history book. You'll get it.
Mm-hmm. He goes for his last attack, and this nigga Karama used the death plant, put it in his bloodstream.
He was like, you said the energy is in my blood, right? But now it has all the blood it needs.
He blocks it. One hand blocks the ice. The other hand impales this nigga with fucking vines.
I don't know if he intentionally dodged a vital point. Because the nigga, once he went down, he moved enough to attempt to get up, but he had to have avoided heart.
Yeah, he hit him in like you talking about Karama to Toya?
Uh-huh.
He hit him in like the stomach area.
I know he hit him like somewhere like in here.
Yeah, so that wasn't close enough to the heart.
He hit him just enough that the 10 count didn't mean a goddamn thing.
Yeah, because he got close to getting up, but not really.
Nah, that nigga got 10 counted. It was over.
And then they was just like, in the winner of this round, Kurama. And that nigga just passed out, standing up. And they was just like, Yusuke was just like, you did your motherfucking thing, Kurama. It's my turn. This other nigga that's on that team showed up. He was like, that nigga's still standing.
He was like, does he still have a heartbeat? Yeah. Is he still breathing? Yeah. That's consent.
Yes, the rules say that if a person does not, like, if it's willfully say that he's trying to quit or surrender, if he's in the ring, he's a fighter.
That nigga ain't tapped and he ain't say I quit. Guess what that means? He's my crash test dummy.
And then the commentator was like, nah, not like, we ain't doing that. That's some bullshit.
She said, team captain says that he's coming in now. Announced the fucking committee was like, fuck Urameshi.
He was like, all right, next round. I'm like, oh, this some bullshit. This nigga just started beating up on Kurama.
He's beating his ass so bad. When he knocked him down, the announcer girl was like, hey, bro, 10 count. He smacked the fuck out of her, slapped her out of the ring and said, fuck a 10 count.
He said, bitch, I can't count.
Picked him up, held him up, like, you see he's standing, right? Like, god damn, nigga. Mm-hmm. He went in for that final attack, and homeboy team captain was like, stop.
He was like, nigga, why?
Look behind you. Yusuke was about to blow his spine out of him.
He was like, we better watch the fuck out.
He's like, nigga, this kid is not playing. He don't care about this tournament right now. He's willing to fight everybody in this bitch if you do what you about to do.
And then you see Hiei over in the nurse's spot. He was like, I'm about to tear this motherfucker up. And I like how the masked fighter picked this up. He was just like, yo, this is an interesting situation we in. Because the energy she's using to hold this barrier up is healing this nigga Hiei.
Which is wild.
Yes.
Like, she was playing like she was a fucking nurse. She was actually nursing.
Yeah. And this nigga Kurama was unconscious, and he heard that he wasn't going to be black no more. He was like, what?
Idiot.
I was stop.
He was like, fine. Threw Kurama out of the ring. Yusuke hop in that bitch. They say, fight. This nigga started sweating hard.
He was like, oh, nigga, you nervous?
This nigga got the constipated toddler face. I was like, god damn, nigga. Like, he was sweating so hard, the ground around him was sopping it up.
You know what's so funny is before the fight happened, when Yusuke seen how fucked up Kurama was, because he checked on him, he like picked him up, and you know Kurama in his consciousness was like, oh, I'm in Yusuke's arms. Jesus. He's like, I gotta act like I'm knocked out. I'm gonna enjoy this while it lasts. Then this nigga ends up using the dude from the other team uses his sweat to fog up the arena.
That shit had to smell tart.
That shit probably smelled like fried panda. I know that shit stank like a bitch, dog.
Oh my god, that shit was so thick it didn't leave out of the top of the open arena. Mm-hmm. It was just hovering in there.
And then this nigga was like, yeah, you ain't washed behind your ears, nigga. What? I'm going to tell you this now. If you in a steamy room, you can't see the hand in front of your face, and you hear bare feet running at you.
Oh, hell no.
After he said, you ain't washed behind your ears, nigga. We're not in the shower. You just hear. This nigga did a move he did not have. Fang over fist.
When did this become Naruto?
It's about to Kiva this nigga.
Threw that shit at him. Yusuke jumped. He clocked the fuck out of Yusuke. And Yusuke started smirking. He was like, what the fuck you smiling at? Goes hit him again. This nigga dribbles off the canvas, smiling. Why the fuck are you so happy?
He's like, I was worried about Kurama taking these punches when he was unconscious.
But you a feather-fisted bitch.
Feather-fisted?
Excuse me, nigga? He's like, I got your feather fist. I'm going to use gravity now.
Big facts.
Yusuke smirked again, shot that spirit gun. Even to Guru, who couldn't see what was happening in there, smirked because he knew exactly what Yusuke was doing. And he got happy about it. He's like, my boy is learning.
Yeah, so he used, like, the impact of that caused a big gust that knocked away all that steam.
And from that moment on, embarrassment. He's beating this nigga's ass. He beat this nigga ass into surrenders. Mm-hmm. Which is crazy. He beat this. I think he only hit him like once or twice before he was like, I quit.
Bruh, no, he hit him once. because he turned around. He was trying to say something and punched him in the fucking sternum. Bro,
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he knocked the sentence out of him. I'm about to knock you out.
He made this nigga throw up his stomach.
This nigga threw up piss. That's crazy. He just stopped. I ain't mean to hit him, bro. I was bullshitting. I was just playing around. Why are you still mad? He's like, you scared the shit out of me when all that steam and you said what you said. I don't even remember what I said, my nigga.
You know, it's so to say I don't remember what I said is wild.
He was like, bro, if you beg on your knees, maybe, just maybe, I'll let you go. The nigga proceeded to do exactly that. And then right when he thought shit was sweet, he was like, bro, my bad, bro. Damn, bro, we in front of the bitches. He's like, I'll never do that to another nigga. That nigga grabbed a rock, smacked Yusuke in the head. The shit turned to pebbles.
Yeah, his head is so goddamn hard. It cracked rock. No wonder this nigga stay in trouble. He's hard-headed as shit.
Nigga, that shit literally turned to dust.
That is wild.
That's a hard-headed ass nigga right there. Right when he saw that, bruh, this nigga...
I'd have begged too. Fuck that. Nah, this nigga is too much.
This nigga hit that nigga with the raging demon and knocked that nigga out.
He punched him so hard. Every punch broke something. He broke this nigga's pelvic bone.
Nigga, it was leaving an indent. This, bro, you didn't even see him throw the punches. You just see the damage. That nigga said, just the damage, and they knocked this nigga out the ring.
Turn this nigga into an audience member.
Yeah.
And that is all she wrote for him. Even Jin was like, impressive.
Said,
I like this one. I want a piece of that.
He said, bro, he's a real shit, bro. If I'm being honest with you, didn't like that nigga anyway.
Fuck him.
He said, bro, who in the fuck fights that way?
Bitch ass nigga. This nigga sweats. What kind of fucking strategy is that? All the rest of us are elemental. This nigga want to be sweating his way through fights. Nasty.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And you say it was like, I fuck with this nigga.
Yeah.
You're cool.
He know a real nigga when he see one. I like how brotherly that bond was during that fight.
Yeah.
Them niggas actually were like, no, we two peas in the pod. I fuck with you, nigga. Cool as a bitch.
And both times was just like, oh, they like brothers. That's cool.
Right when she said fight, this nigga just took flight and just looked over the canvas and was like, this can all be ours if I just knock out a 14-year-old.
He was like, bro, come down and fight. He was like, nah, bro, I got to get pumped up before this fight. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga flying around. Yusuke was like, man, shut the fuck up. Went for a kick. Stole off on Yusuke. Now you got to think about all the like force he gathered up. I know that shit had to hurt because when you seen Yusuke, a big ass red mark, he was bleeding out his mouth. I was like, yeah, it had to hurt.
He was like, oh, this is going to be fun. He goes to do the arm tornado shit.
And the thing that's crazy is he even said that this was his own original move. He was not taught that move. This is shit that's called the Y.I. fist. And nigga spun that bitch around side of the tornado. I was like, nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. To do that and then have it just continue to circle after you're done circling. This nigga has mastery over wind.
And just him doing that shit was causing Yusuke to lose balance. Just the wind pressure alone.
He went through that shit at Yusuke. Yusuke dodged and then went flying.
Yeah.
Flew right out of the ring.
He dodged the punch and got caught in a tornado.
Hit the wall. Jin went in for another attack, dodged out of the way of that. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is going to be interesting. And that's the moment when they tried to say that Yusuke lost the 10 count.
Yeah, because he did talk to like Hiei a little bit, didn't he?
No, I think that the moment when he lost the 10 count was after he got knocked out of the ring because he tried to shoot the spirit gun. And that's when he talked to Hiei.
Yeah.
Because he was out there for a while.
But they were saying that was the first one that he got.
Yeah, they said the first one when he got knocked out of the ring, he lost the 10 count, but the announcer never started the 10 count. She was like, bitch, I always delay. Y'all told me to delay the 10 count.
That's in the rules.
Like, what the fuck we talking about?
But yeah, so he dodged that shit. The second one, he started that bitch again. Yusuke was just like,
there's only one way out of this. Time to be reckless.
He's like, my nigga, you don't understand how crazy I am, do you?
I am a wild motherfucker. And I'm going to show you. This nigga shot a bullet in a tornado.
He said, you know what? You know it's very scary when you give a wild nigga a gun. This nigga flew at Yusuke. This nigga said, I'm about to teach your dumb ass. Pointed that spirit gun at him. When they got close, shot that bitch. Point blank.
Literally, his fist was touching the...
Blew them both up.
Crazy.
And then the fucking commentator was like, well, they both got obliterated, so this looks like it's a draw. And you see Yusuke was like, no. He was outside the ring. He was like, no, I'm good. jumps back in the shit, and it was like, well, Jen died.
Look up, this nigga whole strap is torn up. It's like, you crazy son of a bitch. You know how unsteady that was? If it wasn't for the fact that I turned the shot up, we'd both be dead along with everybody in the fucking ring. Dumb fuck. He's like, yeah, don't tempt me next time then. Maybe I wouldn't do it. When he went back down, he started trying to do a little tornado fist again, and Yusuke blitzed his ass.
Which I didn't think that they were going that fast until Botan asked Kuwabara. He was like, can you see this fight? He was like, yeah, they're punching very fast. She was like, man, you need to be a commentator because damn, you just called that. But then you get to see, because they're having a conversation outside the arena. You see these niggas moving in the arena.
Like,
yeah, and Yusuke was throwing them hoes.
Like crazy. He hits him in the gut. This nigga Jin takes flight. He's like, I see why this nigga got beat. This kid's strong as fuck. This shit hurt like a motherfucker. I'm standing right the fuck here.
If that shit didn't have a sound effect, Jin was took out the air. Because he was just like, damn, I'm gonna chill. Bah! What the fuck was that? Ah! Dodge that shit.
I was watching that shit with my girl. She was like, Yusuke need to put a silencer on that thing.
If that shit didn't have a sound, he was done.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, oh, you dead serious.
He was like, you know I control the air, right? Which means I control where this goes. Tossed a tornado in the air and deflected that shit off into somebody's living room. That shit ain't stopping until it hit something.
That shit hit Aunt May's living room. Blew her ass up. Fucked her ass up. And then this nigga Jin was just like, oh, you serious? He said, I know you were struggling with one. What the fuck you gonna do with two? He's like, so what move do you got now? This nigga Yusuke said, man. He was like, yo, what the fuck is he about to do? It was like, I don't understand the stance that he's in right now. What the fuck move is he about to do? And Kawima was just like, nigga, that's the spirit wave. I thought that he said that he didn't learn that. He specifically said at the beginning of this shit, he did not learn the spirit wave.
There's no way he's doing it. He's about to tear his body apart from the inside.
And the mask father was like, oh yeah, Genkai was beating the shit out of him using this. I was like, so maybe he picked it up. That's crazy as a bitch. She beat a move into your existence. It's wild.
She was literally just using the spirit wave on him his whole train. Like, learn it! How am I gonna learn it? You just hit me with it.
Bitch, you was just climbing a mountain. The fuck is wrong with your old ass? You crazy bitch.
Like the whole time she's not teaching him how to use his fucking spiritual energy properly. She's just punching him in the face with the spirit wave and like, this is how you do it.
I gotta ingrain this shit in your soul.
If you know how it feels, you know how to do it. That's not how that works.
Bro, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Beating the shit out this nigga on the side of a mountain. So this nigga Jim was just like, I don't know what you doing.
But it ain't gonna be enough, nigga, because I got tornado on my back too. I'm coming in.
And I like how Taguro was just like, all right, his energy increased. He looked like he about to do this shit. Let's see what he got.
I ain't gonna lie. Taguro, after that shit, I know he was impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I know the one thing he was looking for Yusuke to do was that. And he did it. So I know what he said to old boy afterwards. Like, he still got some learning to do. He was impressed.
But I think Taguro was doing the smart thing because he wanted a good challenge. So him being challenged by all these teams that were better than them consistently made him get stronger, because if that didn't happen with the doctor and him breaking that wall, he wouldn't have got as stronger as he did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they even explain that spiritual energy is wrapped around your emotion.
Yeah.
So that was why that one time you see when Kuwabara was mad at the niggas that was just, who's basically paying off the committee when he was fighting against the Taguro brothers, he was turning gold. And I like how somebody in the comment section was like, yeah, like Bruce Leroy. I'm like, damn, I wish I'd have said that. So this nigga Jin dashes at him with the double tornadoes. This nigga Yusuke stopped one with his fucking hand.
Barehandedly. Caught that bitch. And just tossed it to the side.
And flicked that bitch away.
He threw the second one. He caught it with his ankle.
With his fucking foot, bruh.
Tossed that one to the side. Spirit wave in the fist. Punched his soul out of him. Sent him flying. The announcer was like, where the fuck did he go? He must be levitating in the air again. You see this nigga crash down.
Just, boom! And it's so funny. I fucked with Kuwabara's sister. She was like, yeah, we should move. Why? Now.
She's like, I don't have time to explain. Get your ass up. Mm-hmm. Right in the spot they were sitting in, this nigga lands. Like, oh, God.
She was like, thank God you said something. She was like, yeah, I'm glad you listened when I said move.
I'll give Jin this.
He got up at 8.
He got up. He stood up and fell avalanche back down.
He said, yeah, Yusuke, I'm ready for round 2. 9, 10. I was like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. Not even a little bit. It's over, sir. I like Jin, though.
Yeah.
I like his whole attitude about fighting. It's like, I don't want you to be mad at me while you're fighting me. That's going to take the joy out of this. Enjoy the fight. That's all we're here for, a good fight.
And when he said that, it really did calm Yusuke down.
Yusuke was in that bitch with a whole attitude. I'm about to knock the whole audience out. This nigga just threw a joke at Yusuke. I like you.
I fuck with you, bro.
You a cool nigga.
So Yusuke was just like, all right, I beat Jin. Is one nigga left, which his name was Aoshi.
Soon as this nigga steps in the ring,
he said, I'm about to beat you without touching you.
Soon as he said that shit, committee goes, that was a double KO. Urameshi is out. What? How? It was a 10 count. Bitch ain't even count. Yeah, that's the issue. Nigga, are you serious?
And I like how, because it was one of the old dudes who was just sitting here always, like, every time his team, which was whatever the ninja team was, it was like Masho or some shit. He was just like, yeah, I got money on these niggas, so I'm going to keep cheating. And then I love when Taguro punched the wall. He said, nigga, I do not fuck with how you run business.
Yeah. This nigga got the face of a cheater. Saggy cheeked ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got some tricks in his book.
As soon as they said that shit, it was like, well, what the fuck are we going to do now? He had said, yo, let's just spin the block on these niggas. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I fuck with Hiei because he was just like, hey, you think shit sweet. You think we locked in here.
Nigga, the only reason why I'm still in here at this point is because I recognize that this was healed in my hand. I don't need this no more. This nigga here is like, fuck it, we ball. Yusuke, me and you can run the fade on the whole arena, dog. Let's do it.
He's like, bro, they ain't playing by the rules. This is the demon world. Let's fuck these niggas up.
Yusuke is like, bro, greatest tag team alive. Let's get it. Mm-hmm. Kuwabara's like, bro, no. We do this shit fair and square. Like niggas, like real ass men. I'm still here. I was like, ow. This nigga real's beatboxing.
Bro, he gets inside the ring. Before the fight even starts, fall down.
This nigga was on his knee. Face first.
And then the nigga Aoshi was just like, is you a bitch? This nigga rewinded time and stood up. But
how you rewind your collapse?
I cried laughing on that shit, bro. Like, the core strength it took to get up from that position is wild.
Nigga got a strong ass back to be doing that. Your ribs are fucked up and you did that. Mm-hmm. This nigga, he endured it. I'll give him that.
Yes.
This is one of the realest moments from Kuwabara. I ain't gonna lie.
These two fights back to back, it showed Kuwabara's heart. Yes. I know I always use his voice. I specifically didn't do this time because I respected this nigga.
Nah, this real man. I said before, I say again. He's one of the few people that his philosophy is what he stood on. It's like Naruto levels of standing on it.
Well, I would say like Kuwabara, Frankie, and that nigga who dressed up like a baby in One Piece is the realest niggas alive.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Fight starts. He runs in, tries to form a spirit sword. Does nothing. And
he straight had performance anxiety
and got kicked in the back.
He was just like, and then the dude Aoshi was just like, you don't realize why your energy's not working. Bro, you're on a strand now. Your spiritual energy is keeping you alive.
He's like, no normal human would have survived getting 3-wayed. Like, nigga, the only thing keeping you going is your spiritual energy.
Facts.
And now I'm going to show you. And start using his face as a punching bag.
Beating the shit
for
out
the
of
next 10 minutes.
Then you see like, because we didn't even bring up, Yukina did show up outside.
Yeah, Yukina shows up, and I think at the time, Kuwabara's sister and
it was after they moved from like the Jin falling down. They were just like, well, shit, since we up, might as well go use the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the bathroom before the next fight gets started. That's my baby brother.
Yeah, and then Yukina was in the crowd. I'll say this: Kuwabara's sister has way too much logic. Because she was just out of nowhere. They went outside to pee. And they went in the bushes and peed. And then, she was just like talking to Keiko. She was like, would you use a demon toilet?
Like, I don't know what that shit made out of. Hell no. These niggas filthy.
And I was just like, she makes way too much sense.
I love his sister.
Yeah. And she was like, shit, I know where they walking up. And she was just like, blue hair girl looks very familiar.
Hey, Keiko, go get Botan.
Smart. And Keiko was like, are you sure? Now. Keiko took off. And she goes over to Yukina. She was just like, hey.
Sister-in-law.
She was like, are you Yukina? She was like, how do you know who I am? Wait a minute, are you Kazuma's sister?
Who the fuck is Kazuma?
I love that she's the only one that calls him by his first name.
And he recognizes that she's the only person that calls him by his first name.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're during that fight. They're
and you see just Kuwabara on 100-inch screen getting the shit beat out of him, losing on the Titantron.
That's a way to lose.
Woo.
On the Titantron.
Niggas can see you miles away getting dog walked.
Like, nigga, put your hands up or something. God damn. Why are your hands still down?
Niggas on a fucking boat far away getting a show. I just think about it. You stranded on a boat and you're just like, I just need a sign that I'm not gonna die. Whoa! The fuck was that? You see over there, you see this nigga on a big screen getting monkey stomped.
If he can survive that, I can surely survive this desertedness.
He's like, I'm gonna make it home. You see this nigga paddle away.
Paddle into the sunset. A nigga paddling away to your abuse is wild.
He's like, this is all I needed. I'm gonna survive now. He grows up to be like the world-renowned ramen maker and shit. This nigga inspired.
My ramen is famous across multiple anime.
Yes. He was like, yes, famous ramen, orange-haired ramen.
Orange-haired ramen.
Yes. Then you just see him still getting dog walked.
I guess he must have eventually realized that the fist won't gonna be enough. So he hops out the arena and absorbed. This nigga dug to the red clay.
I ain't gonna even lie. No, it was the second for him, not the first one. But he was just like, oh, bet? He was just like, yeah. I laughed so hard at this part. He was just like, yeah, so I know you're wondering what I'm proficient at. I was like, no, dude.
No.
I need next.
This was enough as is. I don't need more. You're getting it.
This nigga jumped out that shit, turned to a Mega Man villain. That nigga
Clayman!
Oh no.
This nigga jumped up and meteor crashed down. And he didn't even hit Kuwabara. He hit the ground and Kuwabara coughed up blood.
Yes.
That's how bad the impact was. And he does that several more times.
Fucking him up.
Fucking his life up.
Then you see Botan go outside and she was just like, what's going on? Wait a minute, is that Yukina? Oh shit. Why are you here? She was like, oh, well, I heard my brother was a great martial artist, so I think he would be here. She was like, oh my gosh, we about to fuck this up. She was like, okay, wait a minute, let me think about it. Who knows about this? Yusuke, Kawima, Kuwabara. Everybody in the show. Then Keiko was just like, I hope we can find your brother. And he was like, she don't know. She don't know.
The one person in the show that doesn't know.
Yes. Thank God. And he was like, all right, but how can we get back in here?
This nigga's fought through security.
Kuwabara's sister goes hard because it was a crowd in front of the Titantron. And then she said, she said, hey, you got a bug on your face. Bow! Bow! Both of them niggas and move.
They just opened up.
She said, if you don't move, I'm going to turn your nuts to jelly.
They moved.
I'd have went home.
Yeah.
I'd have got on that boat with that ramen maker. With the quickness.
So you opening up a shop, huh?
He was like, well, but you gonna need help? Hey, how about we put jelly on ramen? That doesn't sound good. You're probably right. You're probably right.
Oh my God. Ew.
Then they see Kuwabara really getting his ass whooped, and they was like, bro, we got to get in there.
The one thing that always helps him is his imagination.
I'll say this. That was pretty cool, though. Because, you know, like, he was just like, bro, I'm not going to win this shit.
This nigga was getting, he really, another moment when this nigga is the manliest nigga alive was like,
instead of me losing this, I'm going to die for my niggas.
He's like, I got one more trick up my sleeve. Life energy. Starts thinking about all the niggas and what they're here for and how they helped him.
He said, you've never been on a roller coaster. Karama.
Pause.
He's a masked fighter. I love your mask. Yusuke. Hold it down, my nigga. Where'd his voice go? Kuwabara!
Sora, no!
This nigga just ran to him.
I love the fact he ran at the attack and grabbed this nigga. It was like, we both going, nigga. I don't care if we ring out. I'll hold you out the ring with me.
He's, I'm finna die for this shit.
Word up. He heard, Kazuma!
He was like, yeah, I must be tripping. My bitch is definitely not my bitch. This dude
he literally backhand this nigga out the arena and tiptoe ran to Yukina.
Yeah.
It was like, look at my muscles.
And you see when he's swollen up, his energy started turning gold again. This nigga would do anything for his bitch.
I told you, his power is his imagination.
He ain't got the power of friendship. He got the power of virginity.
All his built up
Cool bar with
all that built up puberty.
and its golden hue.
That nigga was like, yo, what the fuck this? You know what? I'm about to dig even deeper into the earth and grab some shit.
That animation was tough, bro.
Yes, it was.
That shit went so fucking hard.
Yes,
he
it
went,
did.
got there and rolled and just made that shit look like, hey, bro, this is phase 2. You don't even know my fucking fight pattern, so you ain't gonna be able to dodge all of it. Try to parry.
Bet. Parried the shit out of that shit. He literally hit him one time, knocked all that concentrated energy off of him.
Bucka naked.
And then knocked his ass into the audience. How many of these niggas got knocked into the audience? All of them.
Bro. That shit hard. He made the audience participate. And it's so crazy, bro. He hit nothing but a clean home run.
He hit a knuckleball out that bitch.
Bro, sent that bitch to the stands.
That's wild.
And
Yusuke could have had a home run if he ain't fall back down the way he did.
What?
When Yusuke knocked out Jin, knocked him. I for a minute I was like, he knocked him out the arena. Ain't no point in a 10 count. He just happened to come back. Mm-hmm. I wish one of them would have got a home run out of them niggas.
Yeah.
Like
I wish
like you find that nigga in the woods the next day.
Yeah, bro. Like you just see this nigga just crawling out, holding his shoulder. Like, damn.
God damn. I love when Yusuke was fighting Jin too. He was like,
I just want you to know, well, 30,631 seconds for your ring out, nigga. Damn. What the fuck?
This bitch is still counting. She's still counting as the other fight's going on. They had to go get a whole second announcer to announce the fight because she's still counting for you.
It's like, next fight, 898. Team Masho, 899. Versus Team Urameshi, 900. You skipped one, bitch. Well, I thought that was hard. But I'll say this. I would have liked the home run, knock out of the park. That'd have been cool. But the animation for him knocking him into the stands was beautiful.
Yeah.
That shit was great.
They knew when to use certain animations. Mm-hmm. Like, because it's the obvious animation style of Yu Yu Hakusho, and then during certain fights or certain parts of certain fights, when they know it needs to be crisp, oh my God, that shit flows so
did
well.
One that was so dumb. Like when they found out, they ended up cheating Team Urameshi to try to get them to, because it was like the count out shit. And you see Botan do this like, shit, this is some bullshit. I'm like, that was great animation. I was like, that was useless.
I remember it saying that is you. Like one of them was Botan's face reacting to something, and it's just this gorgeous ass starry eyed face. I'm like, that was not called for, but I'm here for it.
I think it was the one with Yusuke knocked Jin out, and then the commentator spun around like a ballerina, and then hit this shit at the end. I was just like, that was hard as fuck. That was at least 50,000. Animation money well spent.
Facts.
And then I love this. Everything was good. You just like, oh man, what a happy ending. It was like, we're gonna give you an even happier one. Taguro pulled up on that skybox and barely plucked this nigga and knocked the roof off.
That shit was wild. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. They pull up on this nigga like, we tired of the way you've been conducting business. You made this so much harder than it needed to be. You got to go. Oh, by the way, we're the ones that killed the mafia member that you've been talking about this whole time, thinking that Yusuke's team was the one that did it. No, I did it because I wanted $67 trillion. Mm-hmm. And now you can die.
This nigga plucked the ceiling off. He was like, he said, Taguro, I love how you kill.
He barely tapped this nigga's forehead. He just did.
He probably just put a whole fucking lot of spiritual energy in that shit. I was like, bro, he made his neck throw up.
Mm-hmm. That was his blood curdling scream. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Dark Tournament.
Yeah, it's
my shit. Somebody in the comments said before that if you grew up with something, nostalgia is obviously going to play a part in your fascination with it or fondness for it.
That's true.
Absolutely. But this shit is just, every time I watch Dark Tournament, I'm just like, this is damn near the peak of an arc.
Yeah,
me.
like
this is just that good.
Like you can even say this when people rank tournament arcs. This is always one. Now, granted, I feel like certain tournament arcs are not put up because I think Hajime no Ippo had an incredible tournament arc.
I never watched it. I wanted.
Yeah, they had a good tournament arc.
But yeah, this is the top of tournament arcs.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
But you really can't think of two other ones like Heaven's tournament and Hunter x Hunter. That was cool.
Yeah,
but it didn't feel too much of a tournament that much.
No,
until
genuinely feels like a tournament.
Was Hisoka versus that one dude who can like duplicate himself? That was good.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was a thought out shit right there.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm having fun with the Dark Tournament.
I really am too. And then my favorite ever scene in Yu Yu Hakusho is next.
Oh, Yoko Kurama?
Yes.
That was such a out of nowhere but well fitted. Like, cause you know when certain power ups happen and you're like, that was an ass pull. It didn't feel like an ass pull. It made sense. You made this nigga reverse to what he actually is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit is good. Mm-hmm. Like, I unbirthed your human form. So now your demon form is the only thing that's left.
At your strongest. I did not mean to do this.
I made a mistake here.
Because they didn't know. It's not well known. Even when he fought against Toya was just like, he's using his body to block his vital organs. This nigga, he gotta be old.
Yeah, he said, you're old and experienced. Like, it's obvious. Mm-hmm. Like, you have a lot of battle experience to be doing this shit. So...
And they don't know his backstory. That tells you right there that they didn't know. Like, I'm pretty sure ninjas have a very good intelligence system. So for him not to know that lets you know that when Homeboy got that item to be able to use on Kurama, he didn't know either.
By the way, Kawema continues to be a piece of shit. The doctor, the scientists do that experimenting on the humans. Nigga, you can't tell me you didn't know about this. You got demons just free willing their way through experimenting on humans, and you do nothing.
He probably just put a stamp on that paper. He didn't read that shit.
Oh my god, bro!
Probably one of the
piece of shit.
Probably one of the papers he stamped before he went to the tournament.
Like, you got all this, like, this nigga's telling you, hey, this is happening here. You just approved. Nigga, stop. You are terrible. How many demons are in the human world right now just doing some shit they ain't got no business? How the fuck did Kurama rebirth himself and you not know about it?
Well, you got to think about it like this, though. Like, they have a security net around the demon realm, so only the weak ones can get through. Like, the ones that mean nothing. The strong ones that they really need to worry about can't make it through there.
The weak ones that get through become strong.
Well, they strong compared to humans, so you still need to worry about that. But Kawema, he don't take his job serious.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, so it's obvious.
His dad's worse for letting him do it, knowing he fucks up.
Well, my thing is, what the fuck is his dad dealing with where he can't come and help, though?
Sandy Shores. I said it before.
Hell no. This nigga just like, bruh, I got to figure out a way to bring Goku back. That's King Yama, nigga. He got real issues in the Dragon Ball world.
He's like, I ain't got time for no demon shit, bro. That is real intergalactic terror happening. I need Goku.
Bro, it's some crazy shit, bro. It was so bad in the Dragon Ball world that they never even explained he had a son. You ain't find out until you watched another show. Shit, nigga, it's real shit happening over here. These niggas ain't planetary. These niggas at the beginning of Z are planetary. I got real shit to worry about.
This is serious business, bro. I ain't got time for y'all little fairy tales.
Yeah. This is a lower realm. I'll let my son handle that shit.
That's crazy.